Silver about teaching something here today. My wife and I teach Osho meditations, and I don't know if anybody's familiar with Osho, or has anybody done an Osho meditation before? Yeah? Anybody over here? No? Okay. Osho is a spiritual teacher that taught a variety of different meditation techniques. He's a beautiful man and just a beautiful soul, and he taught techniques that would allow modern man to find some stillness within their space of the chaos. So instead of just trying to sit in like a Vipassana type of meditation and just trying to get into a meditative space, he created what he calls dynamic meditations. And we started teaching these dynamic meditations. We own a yoga studio called Golden Bridge Yoga, which is in Hollywood. And we, up until around 6 months ago, we're teaching all different types of meditations there, all Osho meditations there. And so this is the first time, and since that has happened, that I've taught it to a group of people. But today I'm going to teach a thing called Nadabrahma meditation. It's a great meditation. It's an old Tibetan technique, and it goes along with music that was designed for the meditation. And it's 1 hour long, and you can sit in your chairs if you want, or you can push the chairs back and you can sit down. But what it is it's a half an hour of humming. So you're going to hum for half an hour along with some Tibetan bowls, and you're just going to take really deep breaths and just hum with your mouth closed. Just hum as long as you can. Just keep, and there's no rhyme, there's no rhythm for the whole place. Everybody's just going to kind of do it at their own speed, whatever you want to do. But just keep going along, and the vibration of this meditation is going to keep coming through your body. So just keep going, and a half an hour will at some point seem long and at some point seem short. Then the Tibetan bowls are going to start to slow down a bit, and then it's going to really kind of come to an end, and it'll be a definitive end, because there's a lot of parts of the humming that kind of the music slows down a lot, and the music's you're going to be thinking, oh, is this over, is it over? But don't think that, because there's a definitive end, like it really switches, and the music is going to completely change. And what you're going to do at that point is you're going to take your hands like this, and as slow as you can, you're going to move your hands out like this. Okay? So you're just going to move your hands out like this as slow as you can. And then you're going to just go. So if I did it fast, this is what it looks like. Okay? Now there's going to be music on that's going to be encouraging this movement. But just remember, just sit there and move as slow as possible. Just completely feel everything that's going on around you. So the theme of this workshop or meditation was a Tantra workshop, but it's really just to kind of experience everything that's happening and without judgment of anything that's going on. So just as you're doing this, just completely experience everything that's happening. Okay, allow everything to just come to you. Watch your thoughts. Don't grab onto them, but just watch them, and then just keep going. Just slowly move your hands like this. And I'll let you know when to do that. I'll say, so you don't have to remember what's next. I'll say, palms up, just move your hands out or offer the energy out like this. So it's like an offering out from your core. So you're coming back like down to your center, and then you're offering it out. Okay? Hey guys. How you doing? Then the next thing is going to be bringing the energy back in. Okay, so the music is then going to change again, and then you're going to begin to bring the energy back in. So you're going to turn your hands over, and I'll go over this again for you guys. You're going to turn your hands over with your palms facing down, and then you're going to bring the energy back in like this. So if I was doing it fast, it looks like this. it is if we're going to do it when we're doing this meditation, it's going to be very slow as you can do it, and then back in, very, very slow. Okay? Just that. And the music then will come to an end, and then you're supposed to lay down on the floor. So, and I would encourage you to lay down on the floor because it's the best part of the whole thing. So, if maybe we can make this a little bit wider and everybody can then get some space to actually lay down on the floor. Hi, how you doing? Does everybody have enough? Is everybody comfortable? Yeah? Just get cozy, okay? I'll put this one out so you don't have to think about it. You gotta lay down. By the time you get to the laying down part, we have to be thinking about it. You just want to be able to lay down. Come on in.
Sorry.
No, you're right. All right, so I'm gonna go over it one more time, and then we should probably shut the door after that, because after I explain it this time, we'll start. So people don't walk in going, "What am I doing?" So this is called Nadabrahma. Yeah, get comfortable. Take all your money out of your pockets. Put your phone off. Take all your stuff out of your pockets that's just weighing you down. And just kind of get into that relaxed mode for a second. Just kind of shake it off a little bit. Okay? So the way this works is it's an hour long. It's called Osho Nadabrahma meditation. And it's an old Tibetan technique. And you're going to hum for half an hour along with some music. Okay? Just hum, and you want to have your lips touching one another. You want your lips touching, so you're just going to hum, and then when you can't hum anymore, just again hum. And you don't have to take the same tone as the bowls, and you don't have to keep the same tone the whole time either. You can change your tone, you can move it around, just whatever comes, just hum along with it, with your lips touching each other, and you're building that vibration in the body, okay? Then that music's going to change. It's going to come to a definitive end. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your hands like this. So as you're sitting down, coming from like right underneath your belly button, as your center, your core, you're just going to start to move slowly out like this, really, really slow. Just really slow. And you want to feel everything. So and then come back into the center, and then again, offer the energies offering out, like this. And then back to the center. This goes on for around 10 minutes as you do it, okay? Then, and I'll let you know, I'll say palms up, offer the energy out, so you can remember, so you don't have to think about it right now. Step 1, 2, 3, and 4, just think about the humming part right now, but I'll remind you of this as we get there. Then, you're going to turn your hands over, and then you're going to begin to bring the energy back in, okay? So you're going to actually bring the energy back in, like this. Bring it out, almost like you're gathering it all up, gathering it up, and like bringing it back to your core. But again, you want to move as slow as possible when you're doing this. You want to move these hands. You want to feel every single thing. And when the thoughts come, just let the thoughts come, but don't engage. Just feel everything that's happening, okay? Then this is come to an end, and then after that you want to come lying down onto the ground. So you guys might have some lying down issues over here, because you two are going to have to, you're not going to want to have to negotiate with anybody about like who's hitting who later, because you're going to be so spaced out by the time you get to that point. You don't want to interrupt that. So just gotta make sure you have a good spot that you can get out. And you're more than welcome to, you don't have to sit in the chair if you don't want to sit down on the floor if you want to. I mean, it's usually done sitting on the floor. So if you're comfortable in the chair, that's great, but if you want to sit on the floor too. Is there any questions about this so far? Any questions? Yeah, you can actually lean up against the wall too, which is a great way, because then you don't have to worry about if you're going to sit on the floor, you can lean up against the wall. There's no specific technique about like being rigid or anything like that. It's all about just being exactly how you are and exactly what the way that you are. So there's no right way or wrong way to do this whole thing. It's just you are perfect exactly how you are, so just allow it to be and allow yourself to be and go through the experience of it. Okay? So don't try not to self-judge as you're through. Are you doing it right? You're not doing it right. Am I doing, somebody's doing it better than me. It doesn't matter. Just do it as well as you can as you go through it. Okay? Now you want to keep your eyes closed the entire time. So you don't want to open your eyes, okay? If you can do that. But if you can't, when we teach this, when they do this in India, you do it in a big giant pyramid, and everybody wears blindfolds. So if anybody wants a blindfold, I actually find it a lot easier to do with a blindfold, because I'm always tempted to open my eyes to the sound of the door opening or something moving about. Anybody over there? Yeah. In case you decide that you might want to open your eyes, you'll put on the blindfold. You guys know that? John? Oh, did I give you a couple?
No, they dropped.
Oh, they dropped? You're welcome. John? Are you good? I'm good. You're good? Okay. Now, if it's too big, you can tie a little knot in it. So you just tie a little knot in the thing. Now, the music's going to get a little louder, so I don't know if you want to. You don't mind? Okay, that's good. As long as you don't mind. All right. What's up? Yeah.
You still have to put around the head.
It's too. Yeah, you need one without a knot. Then here.
Do you have one without the knot?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Without a knot, you said?
Yes, please.
There you go. See if that works. All right, so just remember humming. That's the first thing you need to remember. So humming, same problem. So really deep from your center. Hum. That one's not working. Try now. See now. It's working. It's just not a Your hands facing up. Your hands facing up. And offer the energy out as slowly as possible. Open your eyes, come lie onto your back.
The song continues.
The Tantra attitude is the
Come back. So that's Osho Nadabrahma. You can buy that music on Osho.com. It explains how to do all the meditations there as well.
So the CD would be Nadabrahma.
Nadabrahma. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. See you again.
How you doing, Chris?
Good, how you doing? That was great. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you. Thank you.
So, there's an Osho Center in Pune? Are there any in
Pune.
California?
No. Not in California. There's one in San Francisco.
There's one?
Well, just people get together. But there's one in Pune, India. Yeah. Definitely worth a visit.
Yeah. I'm trying to get more into Tantra.
Uh-huh.
And I live in the Bay Area. Do you know?
Yeah, there's we just did a big story on a place, on a magazine up there called Common Ground. And we just did a big story on a Tantra kind of place called pick up a Common Ground magazine. I'm forgetting the name of it.
It's the last issue.
It's right, yeah, it's this current issue that's out there right now.
Okay.
And it's all about Tantra.
Uh-huh.
The whole magazine is about Tantra.
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm forgetting the name of it, but
It's okay. I'll be curious to read the.
check it out. And then you can download That's a Talk on Tantra that I was playing. And you can download that there on the website, the Osho.com website.
Thanks.
Thank you.
That was great, Chris.
Thank you.
That was great. Yeah, I'm the son.
Ah,
Prabhu Kriti.
Gurmukh and Shaitan.
Oh, Shaitan. Good, good. Interestingly enough, you're sending it from chancellor of the university.
There was no reason to be here.
And we're setting up a whole school of Tantra. Modernizing
This gentleman probably wanted to talk to you. He was just saying he wants to learn more about that.
Oh, is that all right?
Huh?
We're setting up a whole, with a doctor, Vaughn me down there.
Okay.
But I'll send you information about it.
Sure.
Just,
I'll give you my card.
yeah, we can have your card.
Sure.
Yeah.
They do have my backpack over there. Hold on.
Yeah, my wife is an old. Yeah, I'll send you information.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
Next meeting. Thank you. He has a university setting up on Tantra, so.
Yeah, we're setting up.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's great to meet you. I'm gonna be here for like my little guy's downstairs, so I'm gonna go grab him.
Are you LA or?
Yeah, we have two of them. We have one for the card and one for the
South Bend and Long Beach. The university is located in Maui, but it's a university without walls. We have students all
That's fun,
over.
huh? Oh, great. All right,
I
guys,
have my
see
card
ya.
if you have any or email me, I'll send you all the information about it. Yeah, it's going to be
Okay.
excellent program. It's probably one of the first programs we're offering a doctorate degree.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Where's Solana Beach?
That's fun, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah,
across the
that's
street.
great.
Finally, Del Mar.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're going to offer courses.
Sure.
That's right.
It's nice. You're
You're
doing this.
Great.
That'd be
What
great.
was that?
You're doing this
Sure.
here in LA. You have a center.
Yeah,
Center.
we have a center. That was good. I don't do as much. I own a magazine. It's so busy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of time.
You can get the magazine downstairs too.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That'd
there's
be
a
great.
store. Yeah, check it out.
Thanks.
Here it's called Whole Lifetime.
Whole lifetime. Oh, it's on Common Ground.
In San Francisco, it's called Common Ground. Here it's called Whole Lifetime.
Okay.
So you can go to that. But if you go to the website from there, you'll be able to get to the story on the commongroundmag.com. But if you take the Whole Lifetimes magazine, that might remind you, and it has the Whole Lifetimes website, which then has a link to.
Okay. But if I get the whole life, that's got the articles on it.
Not the same ones as in San Francisco this month. They do different stories.
Really?
Yeah. Because it's about a local place in San Francisco that does Tantra stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, it might be something. Check it out.
Okay, great.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
See ya.
Sorry, the speaker thing.
That's okay. It seemed to work out fine, right? You may want to let the next person know.
What's that? What is that called? What kind of meditation?
Nadabrahma. Nadabrahma. Isn't that nice?
Help quiet my mind.
What's that?
Help quiet my mind.
Doesn't it? Like you start humming and then you're like, oh man, this is humming, and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
how long am I been humming?
Can I leave a ticket?
Yeah, I do need one.
Yeah, so how do I get it to you?
Just come back here. I'll be in this room.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
People didn't have to pay for that, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, you're a paid workshop.
Oh, you told me it was free. I'm a speaker too.
Well, you're a workshop guest, I guess, speaker.
Keynote speaker.
Oh yeah, you are.
Am I supposed to speak at something?
Just doing this name to the speaker.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I guess.
yeah, I don't know how that works, but I think you get paid part of it. So you do own Golden Bridge.
We do, yeah.
Yeah, I know Deborah's been trying to book some time there. You guys are all filled up.
Oh, really? I might be able to help. I own it, but I don't operate it.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell her. I mean, I don't work with her right anymore directly, but I'll tell her if she gets into a bind.
Yeah, for sure.
Give you a jingle.
Yeah, I can definitely help push it.
Yeah.
Tell her to come.
Nice seeing you
Yeah,
again.
you too, man.
Okay.
Good seeing you. Thanks a lot.
Took your
I think I got it.
iPod, yeah.
All right, thanks a lot.
Okay,
See ya.
thank you.
Are you using both mics here?
I don't think so. I'm just trying to get him back on. He, the last guy did something to this. This is working.
Hello?
Well, this one.
Is this the main? Yeah, this
Oh,
was
this
off.
is the speaker.
This was off, so.
Oh, I don't think this is in. Yeah, okay. This should go. Only one of them goes
Oh
in
yeah,
here,
I think he took that out.
Hello? No.
Oh no, it's on.
Just
Is
needs
it-
some volume, right?
Yeah, there you go. So you're gonna need both?
No, I don't think I do.
Oh, okay. Because we're actually trying to collect as much equipment as possible for the.
Let's see who's next. The next one's just one guy, so I don't think we're gonna need.
Did they put any requests for wireless or?
Not that I'm aware of.
He's sitting right up there.
Oh, he is?
Oh.
Right there up there in the chair.
Leonard?
Leonard Slane.
And you're attending this?
Yes.
Did Sherry get your ticket?
She did not.
I'll take that. Go in and out.
Okay, so you want to do wireless. Now, what is this? Is this
Not mine.
Oh, it's
Yes, I
probably,
think
yeah.
every one for them.
Yeah,
He wants,
video.
you mean that one, not the.
Yeah, he wants to keep this one. Check, check. Check 1, 2, 3.
You're gonna take that one out, or
Yeah.
you're gonna bring it back?
Yeah.
Are you Leonard?
I am.
Hi Leonard, I'm John, I'm your
Hi,
workshop
John.
manager.
All right, shake your hand, but I don't want to.
That's fine, hi.
Okay.
You said you wanted wireless, which is what this is.
And
You just switch.
where's the LCD projector?
Oh, you need an LCD projector? Okay, you just need to switch this on.
Oh.
When you need to use it.
It's not in the room already?
There
Should-
was a
it should-
projector,
it
there
should
was a
have been here.
projector in here earlier and they took it out. Let me go
Damn
get
it.
it again. TV projector.
Yeah, and I need the connector up here. Unbelievable. Okay.
Plug this. There's a very large plug
Right.
here.
There you go.
One more.
Thank you. any room?
What's that?
Do I have enough room?
You have a little breathing space there.
And this increment set doesn't seem to be working.
Hi. I had sent all my AV requests in. I told them I needed to have an LCD.
They'll get
projector.
it. They'll get it. I think they had to borrow it earlier.
Oh. Okay, so tell me again what that.
You just have to switch this on.
But wait, I wanted a lavalier.
They don't have lavaliers, they only have handhelds. She has one on a stand. if you
I'll use
prefer.
the stand.
Okay. So you can put that one back up over here? Yeah, we had the same problem earlier, I apologize.
Sure. So you're mostly